Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the Saints Row reboot is almost here. We're just about a week away from the release date for it. And so, I know a couple of trailers have come out, and one in particular that popped up today, which is the story mode trailer, which I'm very interested towards because, like I've said in my previous videos that I've done reactions for the Saints Row reboot, is that I really want the characters to be good. Like, that's what I'm going to be interested in. If the character's going to be good and the story's going to be good. Like, the gameplay, I'm not too worried about it because I believe it's going to be very, very fun. And the customization, depending on what you like about it, really, it's really the characters and the story, if that can hold up the mustard. So, that being said, let's get started with this.
You have more agency and power than the world wants you to know.
How do we make a statement? We want to be more than a street gang.
We just gotta be a little more creative.
Last time we got creative, people tried to kill us.
Oh, damn.
To realize that power, there's something you need to do. You need to be your own boss.
It's our time now. Let's get this shit started.
A line from
The boss
Ever Since
of your
2.
job
This company's nothing without me.
and the boss of your life.
There's no one I want more by my side than those guys.
Life is full of adversity and challenges.
We took on 2 crews at once and walked away just fine.
Guys, I was shot.
Your friends deserve better.
You really think you have what it takes to bring me in?
You deserve better. But only you can choose to adapt to what life throws your way.
You called for a ride? Good call.
Okay, that's some over-the-top shit right there.
We're starting a criminal empire. And now it's time for us to reap the benefits. I come for your crown.
Oh my god, that is so
Yeah,
damn
don't try to
silly.
figure it out.
Yeah, point taken.
That is so damn silly.
We're really good at what we do.
Yeah, that is some over-the-top shit right there.
We call ourselves the Saints.
I really want to know how people are going to feel about that, though. I wouldn't be surprised if that was... Actually, I'll wait. I'll wait until it's done. Alright, so we finally got the story mode trailer. Pretty much showing us what's going to be happening. And the shenanigans that we're going to be getting into, finally. Alright, so we just watched the story mode for the Saints Row reboot trailer, and yeah, I think it was pretty cool of just what we were seeing with some of the stuff that they were bringing to us, where it looks like we're, again, trying to build our name up, being more than a street gang, because that was one of the lines that was brought up, is like, we're trying to be more than a street gang. We're trying to be sort of like a criminal empire, a large empire that, you know, we can get, I guess, investments and endorsements out of and shit. Which kind of makes me feel like this is the same exact vibes as, feels more like vibes from Saints Row the Third. Even though, like, you know, you bought property and shit in Saints Row 2, but I felt like there's more emphasis in that in Saints Row the Third, in my opinion. And so, just seeing that, okay, I see what you're trying to do. And just with the people that we're going to be teaming up with, we're going to be working with to try to take out all the other gangs along with Marshall, which I don't really know the name of the gangs. I think one of them is called the Idols, I believe. I think that's the name of one of the gangs, the Idols. And yeah, that's one of them. But I don't know the other ones that are there off the top of my head. But, like, I'm just hoping that, like, I like this story, I like the characters, because they don't really tell you as much, but I think that's a good thing, because they don't want to spoil too much. And I'm hoping that I like, you know, the characters that we know, like one of the characters, Kevin, which I think he was the one that I was like, I don't know how I feel about him because it's almost like people looked at him as a Johnny Gat replacement. Because I brought it up before that Johnny Gat's not going to be in this because Daniel Day Kim brought it up in a Twitter post talking about how like he's not coming back. They didn't ask him to come back, and so like it's just unfortunate with that. And I think I said before, I wish that they would have had some of the OG characters in it as sort of like a way of like schooling, the new kids in town on like what to do or how to do it, or just like at some sort of way be some sort of like cameo or representation of classic Saints Row, just to make it feel like okay, we got that Saints Row feel back. But they don't got nothing. This is a complete reboot. There's like nothing. Like you just got the name and just of it just having gangs and stuff like that and law enforcement. And so like back to Kevin real quick, like I'm just hoping with him and along with the other characters that I like them, because like when I was looking at them and I was seeing like okay, like I know they're supposed to be a gang, but do they look like a gang? Like they look like a hodgepodge of different parts of life, even though I think Kevin comes from the Idols, I believe. And I think there's the other chick that I don't know if she comes from one of the other gangs, but she looks like she comes from one of the other gangs, and eventually comes with us, and eventually we become the Saints. And I think the boss character, our default character, or whatever character we want to make, he or she, I think they were a Marshall employee, and then they eventually leave. I think that's the case because I think I read something on there about that. And so, like, I'm hoping that I like these characters, and I'm hoping that I like the dialogue and just the chemistry with these characters that make me feel like, you know what, I like you at the end of it. Like, at first I was a little hesitant, but I like you. So, like, I know somebody in the comment section in the video said that they're going in with low expectations and stuff, so, I'm just hoping that it's good. Because, like I said, I know that the gameplay is going to be fine. The over-the-topness, the side stuff, I think that's going to be okay. I'm just more concerned with the story and the characters, because I feel like you gotta have some good characters and you gotta have a great story to make me feel like, alright, I definitely want to replay this down the line. Because if the replayability ain't there, then this game is going to be in trouble. Yeah, you got the online, but you gotta have the whole packaging. You can't just have one part and not the other part. So I'm just hoping that this game is good when this game comes out next week. But what do you guys think? Did you love it? Did you hate it? And if you did like it, what are you expecting out of this game? Do you want the gameplay to be good? Do you want the story to be good? Do you want the characters to be good? And yeah, let me know. I definitely would like to talk to you guys about it. With that being said, I'm Prinatious. See you guys next time. Later.